What's up, guys? Hope you all are well. Welcome back. So I was so close to making a full rant video, like really going in on the players and really going in on Jurgen Klopp and, you know, having a full-blown rant, trying to get like all this like frustration and anger out and, you know, and like really venting my frustration. And I thought there's really not going to be any good that's going to come from it. All that's going to happen is I'm going to make myself upset, make you guys upset, make you guys unfollow me, you know, and you know, none of us kind of want that, right? So to take my mind off it and yours, I thought, why not do a Q&A for today? I asked you guys to send me in a few questions, and you guys sent in some really interesting and some hard questions to answer. So let's get straight into that. As always, guys, remember to smash a huge thumbs up. It really does mean so much to me. Subscribe down below if you guys haven't subscribed already, and let's get straight into it. So the first question comes from D.M0707, and he asked, if you could have kept one of these three players, who would it be? Torres, Alonso, or Mascherano? Okay, so this is actually a really hard question, but at the same time, it's actually fairly simple. At the time when we sold Fernando Torres, he was already on the decline. Like at Liverpool, he hadn't been playing well, and for a few months, he was really on the decline, and he wasn't really finding his feet. And you know, the form that he was showing at Liverpool towards the end of his career actually followed through to Chelsea and then to Atletico, and you know, now he's, you know, found himself as a very average forward. And I think Liverpool cashed in just at the right moment when his value was still there to be had, but you know, his quality was declining. On the other hand, Javier Mascherano, he was on the up. He had a lot of quality still, and I felt like he had a lot more to give at Liverpool. I felt like he left Liverpool like kind of in the wrong situation when we were, you know, like right in the dumps straight after the Rafa Benitez era, in the Hodgson's era. He left, and you know, he left us really down in the dumps. And for that, you know, like kind of like fuck you. And Xabi Alonso, on the other hand, he was kind of forced out, if that makes sense to you. So straight after our 08-09 brilliant season, he left because coming into the season, he wanted to actually sell Xabi Alonso and finance a deal for Gareth Barry. What he was thinking, no one will know, and that kind of forced him out the club. If I really could have one player to stay at Liverpool, you know, since then, 100% Xabi Alonso. He like just oozes class, and he just got so much quality. And he actually recently like retired, and I wish you the best of luck, Xabi. And you know what? One day, may you come home. Wicked_1_0 asks, should we sign a new left back next season, or can we stay with Milner? And it's a hard question, and during my rant that I said I was going to make, I had a specific point that actually pertained to the Milner situation, and I wasn't happy with how he's been playing. I really haven't, and I felt like the last like few weeks he's been really poor, really costing Liverpool. And I feel like, you know what, there's changes to be made, so why not make it now? Like, we can't be any worse, you know. So I do believe let's bring in Alberto Moreno now, left back for Spurs. But signing a new left back in the summer window has to be one of the biggest priorities. We can't last like next season just with Milner and Alberto Moreno. It's not going to happen, you know. So Jurgen Klopp, listen, please listen. Go out there, buy a left back. I trust you, okay? So my answer is yes, we should buy a new left back. Sam T. Caton asks, Karius or Mignolet? I've dealt with this question so many times already this season, and I think this question is like once again valid. And personally for me, I think Mignolet has taken way too much stick for his mistake. Yes, he made a crucial mistake, okay? But that's his first mistake in, let's say, the last 8 or 9 games, okay? Yes, he made a mistake, I agree. But the outrage about him being worse than Karius, or about him being, you know, like the shocking keeper, guys, I think you're overreacting. He saved us I was gonna say countless times, like since he's come back into the side, and I think people kind of forget that literally in the back of their mind. I think he's been decent, not unreal, but I think he's been okay, and I don't think he warrants the abuse he's taken right now. But I think for the Spurs game as well, I think he does deserve to start. I really do believe that. Whether or not that happens though is another story. I do feel like Karius will come back into the side. It's the first time that Klopp has actually publicly said that Mignolet made a mistake, and, you know, publicly criticized him. So I think we could see Karius return to the starting lineup versus Spurs, eh? I really think that. So the next question comes from LFC under Connor, I hope I said your name right, I'm sorry. And he asks, do you think we need to sell Dan Sturridge? Okay, this question has been posed on Twitter multiple times, and I don't know, and I'm so torn, I'm so divided by this question, because the thing is, like, on the one hand, he's world class on his day, world class potential, but has he quite delivered in the last, let's say, 12 months, 18 months? I don't think so. Do I think he is going to deliver in the next 6 months? I don't think so, okay? And on that basis alone, I don't know if he has a Liverpool future. I'm so torn. Okay, my heart, I'm going with my heart. My heart says, I know what I'm going to say anyway. I was trying to make it dramatic. But my heart says, I think we need to sell him. I think it's time to move him on. I think if Liverpool can get a fee roughly in the range of like £30 million, £25 million, I think he will be leaving Anfield. I really, really do. I think this question is probably one of my favorites of this Q&A. And Kazi_AM asked me, how did you get into watching English football in South Africa? So to answer your question, back when I was born, right, in 94, like, the Premier League wasn't as big as it is now. It wasn't nearly as like commercial, as like international. And, like, there were still, big foreign fans. Like, it wasn't that easily available, right? So, like, you would support them, but, like, you couldn't really, catch all the games, be as devoted and, like, invested as we are today. And so what happened was my dad actually supported them from the 80s and the 70s, like, during our really, really good years, right? So he's always been a Liverpool fan, a big Liverpool fan. My grandpa has always been a big Liverpool fan as well, so from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, huge Liverpool fan. So it's kind of like filtered through the family, right? So you watch your dad watching sport, and like, you're sitting next to him and he's cheering a team on, and obviously like, you learn that affiliation, you learn to love the team that your dad does, so that's kind of how I got into the game. And like, if it wasn't obviously for my dad, I wouldn't be in front of the camera talking to you guys now, or having my big Instagram page, so like, thanks Dad, thanks for supporting Liverpool. However, I must say as well, why Liverpool? I'm not sure. Why couldn't you support like a more successful side? Like, you're giving me this shit right now, right? But with that being said, I would not trade supporting Liverpool for any other side. As a youngster, I support Liverpool, during our bad years, when we were actually not bad, but never really title contenders, never really, big major trophy winners. I think we need to start getting into a motion, a generation, of winners. We need to breed winners. Like, I've never seen us lift the Premier League, right? I've seen us lift 3 trophies in my whole lifetime. 3 trophies, okay? So the next question kind of relates to the last one, is how long have I been supporting Liverpool? And I remember my first time watching Liverpool roughly in about 2002, I would say. I had a Michael Owen shirt back in the day, right? Like the retro Michael Owen shirt. So I would probably say about 2002. I've been watching them for about 15 years. Okay, so that's it, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Fuck, dropped my phone. As always, guys, remember to hit the huge thumbs up if you guys did enjoy the video. Remember to subscribe down below if you guys haven't subscribed already. And I will catch you guys soon for another video on Thursday or Friday. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, Thursday or Friday. And I'll catch you then. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Until next time, see ya. Bye.